So now that you have solved the maze, align the two dots. You should be able to turn it around. Make sure the dots are still aligned, which they are not there. Give it a little tap. It should come out like so. So what happens is that this pin falls into this hole. Then you can pull it out. But if the center is turned around, so this big hole is on the bottom, and this small hole is on the top, that is the big hole, like you can see here, is where the dot is. If you then put it together, the small part unrounded there, hold that pin. Now, as you can see, the hole doesn't align. I'll try to give it some light while holding that pin. The hole doesn't align inside. So when you come to the finish, the pin doesn't fully go into the maze and you can't pull out the core. The solution is to twist the center. You need to twist it clockwise and seen from the end. You can see I can twist it a little bit back and forth, but not enough. So you need to apply some force. You can do that by holding both ends, but that is a little bit tricky when it's inside the sleeve, because one of the end is inside, like this. You can also glue something to the end and twist it, but you can use one of these, not that way, this way, because then it will fit inside the maze. Wow. So I will try to do that now. By putting on some kind of rubber or something to make it stick without making marks on both sides. This would be, of course, inside of the maze. And then tighten it gently. We'll just make it on the top. Now I will make sure the bottom pin is inside the big hole. The small hole is on the top, as you can see. A little light maybe. Now you can turn the maze without the core following. So when you are at the finish of the maze, the pin is sitting like this, but it won't fall in. And now when I turned it, it fell in. Let me demonstrate that again. It is now finished. The core is stuck in the vise, and of course the sleeve should be outside like this. And you then turn the core the pin will drop in because the center is hold stuck in the vise. Now you can just pull off the sleeve and you are done. I will now show you how to identify if you have put it together the wrong way without having it open. So now I put it in with a small hole at top, which is the correct one. The round out, and then the round into the maze. You can now see that the center is moving just a little bit. And I will now measure. I will actually measure the other side, which is easiest to measure. So it can go in and out a little bit, and when it's in, it's a little beneath a millimeter, and when it's out, it's about 1.7 millimeter. So that's not much slack in that. Now I will turn it on the wrong way. So I will put a big hole to lock the core, which means it will be very loose. And the small hole to hold the maze pin. And now it does not fall in, but if you turn it a little bit and press it, you could accidentally put it in with the core the wrong way, like so. So now, no, not with that in. Now it's inside and you can pull it out, but when you are not solved the maze. Oh, let me do it again. Big hole, to hold the core, and you have not solved the maze. This pin is not inside of here. Then it has a lot of slack because this pin is not in, and it also won't drop in if you put it in because the holes don't align. So now I will measure what distance this poke out when it's in the wrong direction. You can also see it's almost completely inside when you push it in. So it's about 0.6 millimeter. Oh no, the pin fell out. Let me put that back. And when it's outside, this is very hard to hold on camera. It's about a little above 2 millimeters. So when it's this loose, you know you have put it together the wrong direction. You then have to use this method to get it out.